everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Producer Sarah Whitcomb-Foss gave fans a rundown on Ken's on-stage celebration, which was a total surprise, before it airs. Champ-turned-host Ken hit the big 5-0 on May 23, 2024, and Jeopardy did not let the milestone go unnoticed. Unfortunately, Ken couldn't be with his wife and 2 children because he had to tape the show that day. So, the game show dedicated an entire episode to him, which will air in the coming weeks. Because the show tapes well in advance, his actual birthday didn't air the day it was taped, but it will soon, whether he likes it or not. On Monday's Inside Jeopardy! Podcast, producer Foss discussed the surprise birthday episode, which was indeed a total surprise. "We actually taped on his birthday," she shared, explaining he wasn't expecting his B-day to align with the taping schedule. "We came up with this idea that when Ken walked out, it would be so cool if the audience walked out with those faces that you hold up with a stick. So we went and got all these photos of Ken throughout his life. Child Ken, teenage Ken, contestant Ken, and host Ken. We had birthday hats on them and printed them so everyone in the audience was handed one. The entire staff came down and they were holding heads. People in the booth were holding heads too. We turned off the feed so Ken wouldn't know. Ken walks out, everyone has their heads up, and I run backstage to light his cookie platter. Ken doesn't like cake. So we brought that out and sang happy birthday to Ken. The night before we also decorated his dressing room. He's not at home, but he's with his Jeopardy family," she continued. Former champ Buzzy Cohen, who guest hosts the podcast, asked, "Does he like being celebrated in that way?" Sarah bluntly replied, "I feel like he doesn't. But he was very appreciative of it. He's not a guy who's like, I need to celebrate my birthday, but he was very gracious." The show shared a YouTube clip of the upcoming episode, which will be dedicated to him. In the clip, Ken walks out stunned to hear Johnny Gilbert, 95, declare, on his 50th birthday, "Here's Ken Jennings." It was abundantly clear that the host had no idea he'd be getting an all-out tribute episode. The clue board was turned into a giant display that read, "Happy Birthday, Ken," with photos of his face from his infantry to today. Ken sheepishly bowed, taking center stage as usual, but noticed something else was different. Everyone in the audience held cutouts of Ken over the years adorned with birthday hats. "Wow, look at that," he said as the avalanche of Kens could be seen in the crowd. "It's a little bit of nightmare fuel, but thank you."